the power of this prayer to save souls. If only you knew what power God has put into your hands. Yeah. It is more than the power God put into the hands of Moses. When Moses was with the Israelites, they came to the point. Behind them, Pharaoh's army. In front of them, the deep sea. People began to cry, Moses, Ebola, you have killed us. Why did you bring us here to die? Are there no better grace for us there in Egypt? Oh, Moses. Moses also somehow complained to God. God said, Moses, why are you? Why are you crying to me? Yeah. About some days ago, we talked about this particular point. Waarom schrijft u meer? You have the power in your hands. To do what? Just go ahead and strike the water. The water will clear. I've given you the power. Huh? You have the power. The Lord God has given us the power to save our souls. This power of saving all souls is just the power of taking the blood of Christ and pouring it on the people. All the power, all this is already there in the blood of Christ. But people are not receiving it. Just pour His blood of His love. And anybody touched by this blood saved. How do you pour this blood on people? By loving them. Anybody you love with my love is saved. Anybody you love with my love. Anybody you bring to me, my love. Anybody who hears you. Anybody who sees you. Anybody who touches you. Let us now decide to use this power and not dance around it. The power of the cross, the power of His body and blood, the power of His suffering, the power of His death and resurrection. This power will only be used there in Jerusalem. There He will be condemned to death. There He will be crucified. And then by His death, and His full blood will be poured out for us. And all the world will be saved. All the world has been saved, but they don't know they have been saved. Now it is our duty to apply all these graces, all these blessings. Christ has already acquired more than what we need. So many people die in the hospital because they can't breathe. Suffocation. And you ask, why do they suffocate? When there are so billions of cubic millimeters of air everywhere. Why are they suffocating? Air is not lacking. What is lacking is the ability to breathe in this air. They can't breathe it in. Same way, so many souls go to hell because nobody is applying to them The graces Christ has already acquired. Look at the hunger there in Sudan now. People are dying. The world does not lack food. Go into the forest. There are so many millions of animals, flesh, meat to be eaten. Go to the sea. There are billions of fish there. Waiting for somebody to come and eat them. Go to the farms. You see millions of tons of cattle. Millions of tons of cattle. Millions of tons of rice, wheat produced. Look at the trees. Apples, oranges, bananas. Producing their... What is lacking is nobody is bringing this thing to them. Nobody is bringing these things to people who are dying of hunger. And they die. Because nobody is bringing these things to them. Yeah? So when Our Lady said that, Fatima, many souls go to hell because they have nobody praying for them. It's something. What Christ has done for us is more. But nobody's applying these things to these souls. And then He has called us to apply these to the souls by this prayer. Apply the benefits of His death, His life, His teaching, resurrection. Apply them now to these souls. Apply them. If you apply them, you see that no soul will be lost. We have more than enough food for, even if you multiply the population of the world today 100 times, 1 million times, the world will still be able to feed them. What God produces, He will feed them. But people are dying of hunger because nobody is bringing this food to them. Let us now decide to apply the benefits of the Lord's suffering, death, and resurrection to every soul by going out now to proclaim, to preach this message as of love, praying it and preaching it, living it perfectly and praying it. It's enough work. It's enough work. Anybody who will just go up now collecting apples or collecting bread or collecting biscuit, carrying them to Sudan, to these people who are there, is enough work for humanity, for the whole of humanity. Just go collecting biscuits and taking them to these people there to eat. They will not die. It's enough work to occupy day and night. And what I have seen in our world today, if you begin it, to do it now, you see so many come to help you. There will be criticisms, that's right, but the many will come to help you, they want to help you. The same with this work of love, we shall not lack vocations. We shall not lack priests, we shall not lack brothers, we shall not lack sisters, like the apostles. God will bring them. Because the harvest is rich, but laborers are few. And God will move, say, pray the Lord of harvest, to bring laborers to harvest. There are many people waiting to be called. Come and walk. Come and help. When Mother Teresa began her positive for the poorest of the poor, and to collect those who are dying, so sick, rotten, diseased, pains, wounds, smelling. She knew they would die, but just to have them to die in a dignified way, at least die being cared for, There are many in the hospitals who are there, nobody caring for them. Nobody. He said, I have nobody. And the worst thing that can happen to a person is to die uncared for, die unloved. This last time, last hour, last day, that's what of the person's life. One of our sister, Patricia, said, Father, I don't want to die. Einsam, alone. Said Patricia, you will not. Some members have volunteered to be going there in turns. Person will go, person come and change, to stay with her, pray with her. And then the last hours of her life, she was surrounded by the people, some other miracles and saints. To help people, to love them, let them know this love. When she began this work, she was criticized, everything from without. But later, some very rich people would travel as far as Calcutta, where she was caring for the sick, smelling, dying people. And they will roll their sleeves, remove their coats and their ties, and bend and do what? And help to wash those people who are dying. And after washing them, they will say, Lord, this is a place, thank you for making it possible for me to come so close to people who are so poor, so sick. They will thank him for creating this environment whereby they could come and personally take care, touch those people, the human beings like me. That story of one German girl who visited a farm. She loved to eat eggs. But when she visited a farm and saw from where the eggs are dropped, she swore never again. Coming in touch with the reality as it is. Many have never seen live chicken. They only see ones that are the kids and roasted. But you go and see this live. If we do this our work, first it, you will see we shall receive so much help from mandem more, both from the living and the dead, because it is the most important work, the salvation of all souls. We shall be even helped more by souls in purgatory and those in heaven, because it is they who knew the value of the salvation of souls. What terrible loss it is. Our brother, Father John Mary Vianney, then us, was doing his work, facing it really. At times he will even lack bread. He will not worry. He will do the most he can, then he will go, then he wants to, the moment he goes there, he sees so many loaves of bread coming from